Hi legends, yesterday during my live stream I spoke about that range low that needs to be taken. That was the trade that I was waiting for. That low got taken. Let's go and analyze the price of Bitcoin. Also remember, down in the description of this video you'll see 3 of the exchanges that I use for my daily trading: 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽𝗍, 𝗤𝗏𝗻 and 𝗞𝗔 with 𝗤𝗏𝗻. And 𝗞𝗔, you don't have to KYC. Go sign up, come trade with me for the lowest fees and the biggest bonuses by using the links down in the description. Let's go analyze the price of Bitcoin together. Right, legends, yesterday during my live stream, my trend was over here, okay? Round about over here somewhere, okay? And then what happened yesterday is I didn't like, during my live stream, we planned out this trading scenario and we said, okay, it doesn't look good. I don't like the fact that we're not getting acceptance back above the previous day value area low. I'm just waiting for that to load up. And here you can see we didn't get acceptance back above this level over here, okay? And when we broke out and I saw the weakness and volume starting to decrease, okay, let me just show volume starting to decrease, that was a concerning sign for me here to the downside, okay? But eventually we did get acceptance back above the previous day value area low, and then we just fell back down. A concerning factor about this trade is that I do not like to see high volume, okay? When I take the scribble out here, I don't like to see the high volume of the wick touching the trend and then volume starts decreasing here to the downside. Obviously yesterday during my live stream I didn't take this trade because I told everyone the ideal trade that I'm waiting for is I want us to come and sweep this low over here, right? And we didn't get that price action when we were starting to break out here, and then eventually while I was getting in bed sleeping, this trading scenario played out where you swept the low, right? You got acceptance back above this low over here, and now you want to see price move away. Price now needs to start moving away. Okay, so the most important level that I'm currently watching over here is this point naked previous day point of control inside of this range. I would say this is the most important level that I will be keeping an eye on today, is to say that how do we react when we get to this level. I've also now adjusted my trend line to be above this pivot over here, and the most important level that I want to see today is how are we going to react when we get to the previous day point of control. The trading setups that I'm watching over here is to say that I would like us to see getting acceptance back above this point of control. We need to break through with high volume, flip it into support, and then continue here to the upside. And then we need to observe the price reaction as we get to this naked point of control in confluence with this line over here, and also a fresh daily level that printed. Okay, I want to see how price is going to react over here, because you could have a scenario where we do find continuation here to the upside. We SFP and we come back down, or we consolidate and we build up that momentum for a breakout here to the upside. But in the short term, what I'm looking at is this line. So we're either going to break through, flip it into support for continuation here to the upside, and that will be the real break of the trend here, or we're going to SFP and find continuation here to the downside. And then the rule for the strategy that says this range low strategy that I'm applying over here is that the rule states that once you've tapped a level, price needs to start moving away for the strategy to be valid and potentially even coming to claim this high over here. If we had to SFP from this point of control, or we just lose price action from where we are right now and we come and tap this level for a second time, it increases the probabilities that you are going to come and fill this gap over here. Okay, where you tap it, you perhaps retest it as support and you find continuation here to the downside to $67,000, where we have another naked point of control over here, or another daily level at $66,200 give or take. And like the thumbnail is saying, is that we've taken the low, okay? Now Bitcoin needs to move away from it, okay? We can perhaps still come back down a little bit lower and find continuation here to the upside, and let's see how we react at this level. Do we break through, flip it into support for continuation, or do we SFP, tap this line again, the range low line again, and then break down, flip it into resistance for continuation here to the downside? So this is the most important level I'm watching here today. We have taken the low. Price now needs to start moving away. Also, what's a little bit concerning for me here at the moment is when I look at CVD Here on the CVD chart, you can see that at the moment, as we speak, we are making lower highs here on the price action, but CVD is moving up quite aggressively here to the upside, okay, of which the target is this low and this low over here. So there's definitely still a possibility where if we take the low over here, it invalidates the CVD and potentially we can then still find upwards momentum. Or this berry CVD is building up to come and tap this low again, and then we're going to go and fill that gap there to the downside. Also, legends, two altcoins that I'm currently watching is waves. One of them is waves. You can see here on the 4-hour time frame, I've been tracking this momentum here to the downside, and finally we broke out. Then when I go into the 1-hour time frame, this is now the momentum that I'm tracking here to the downside, is to say that when you zoom into the price action, you can see we broke out, we had a retest, we had nice momentum here to the upside. So now I'm tracking this momentum here to the downside, okay? And the breakout here could potentially be a nice little entry for momentum back to the upside to come and claim this high once again. So just be patient, sit on your hands, wait for the break of the trend with some nice high green volume. And at the moment, I mean, we can still come back down, even retest the bottom of this trend before we see the breakout here to the upside. Another coin that I'm watching is 𝗬𝗆𝗇. Okay, same scenario. 𝗬𝗆𝗇 has broken out. If I zoom out here onto the 4-hour, just to show the picture over here, 𝗬𝗆𝗇 has broken this nice downsloping trend here to the downside. Okay, and then I tracked this momentum here that it was forming, and it also now broke out of this momentum structure over here. Now what I'm watching is going back onto the 1-hour time frame, just zooming what is going on here more locally. Also the same as waves, just tracking the momentum here to the downside. Perhaps we will consolidate for a little bit longer inside of here, and then we have the breakout potentially to come and claim the highs over here and even the wick here above, or find continuation here to the upside, claiming the high, perhaps leaving some of the position open for higher levels. Okay, so two trades that I'm still waiting for, sitting on my hands. Obviously I'll be entering with good risk management and not with more than I can afford to lose. Thank you so much for watching, legends. Also, if you would like to know the easiest trading strategy that I apply and that I often share during my live streams, go check out this video right now. Legends, until the next one, cheers for now.